What up, everyone? So, we've got Marvel Collector Corps, X-Men box, proving that Marvel still does do X-Men stuff. So the whole theory that they are just anti-X-Men, not entirely true. So there is hope for Marvel vs. Capcom that there's going to be X-Men characters in it. Because that's all I care about, is Marvel vs. Capcom. Anyway, X-Men box. I think everyone was pretty excited to see that they were doing X-Men. Same with Deadpool. Things that we never thought we'd see from Marvel Collector Corps because they've kind of been shying away from... God damn it. Open! They've been shying away from doing any collectibles of the genres just because they don't want to promote Fox and shit like that. But anyway, let's take a look at what we got. So, no surprise here. Got our patch and pin combo. Ooh. So we got Magneto and Storm. Good. I like that. So far, so good. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. First off, we got a shirt. Always comes neatly packed. Let's open it up. So first thing I'm noticing, as soon as I get it out, is it's actually not a pop shirt, which is weird that they haven't done that. I've been saying they should mix it up, which is good. So here's the shirt. And we got a ringer. Xavier's School t-shirt. So that's cool. I like that it's got the rings around it. That's cool. I like that they didn't do another pop design for a shirt. Not that I dislike them or anything like that. It just gets too flooded with pop stuff. I've been saying for a while they should change it up. When they first started, they did like plain comic style t-shirts, and then they just went all pop heavy. As far as this shirt, it's fine, but I think they could have done better as far as the design. There's a lot of shirts out there that look just like this that say Xavier's School for Gifted Youths or whatever. We've actually gotten one similar to that in different boxes, so it's cool it's got the rings around it, but it could have been a little better design. I'm never that big of a fan of shirts that just have words on them. It's because they've been done so much, and like I was just saying, there's so many shirts that look exactly like this by 100 different companies out there, so design-wise, not so great. But other than that, it seems cool. I like that they did put the black ring around it, so that makes it a little interesting. So I'll give that like a 7 out of 10. I think it could have had a cooler design, but at least it's not another pop shirt, so they're mixing it up at least a little bit, so that's good. Alright, next, no surprise, we got a comic. And this does have pops on it, so there's Cyclops. And that's Champions. So this is a new series that's been out just recently, and there's a lot of variant covers to the Champions. The Stan Lee box is going to have a variant cover, and I'm sure a bunch of other companies will have variant covers too. So as far as this one, it doesn't look very well designed either. Again, it's a pop figure, no big deal, but even the design quality on it, like the drawing of it, just does not look that cool. Doesn't seem like it should be the front cover of a comic. It seems kind of poorly designed, just in general. It looks kind of like it was done in like cheaply in Photoshop or something like that. I don't know. It just doesn't look that cool to me. But, you know, that's just me. Alright, next, we got a pop figure. No surprise there. But this one is actually pretty badass. I like that. So we got Wolverine on his motorcycle. So we got a pop ride, which as far as I know, I think this is the first pop ride we've ever gotten in a box, or at least in the Funko box. So that's really cool. I don't think we've ever gotten an exclusive pop ride before. So that's cool. At least, again, it's a little bit different, so I like that. And that's really cool that he's on his motorcycle. So I'm assuming promoting inadvertently the new movie. I'm not totally certain about that if he has a motorcycle in it. But I actually kind of like some of the new X-Men pop figures. They're pops, a lot of people are getting over it, and I was never a big fan of them, but now I'm kind of getting on board because they're doing much better with the designs of them, so I'm kind of liking it more and more. And I think this one's really cool. I love Wolverine. I don't think he's ever done anything on his motorcycle, or as far as like collectibles and things like that, so that's pretty cool. I like that. I say, good choice. And our last item. Looks like we got one of the Rock Candy figures, and we got Mystique. So I actually really like these too, but you know, like pretty much any Funko product that isn't a pop figure, they're not valuable, they're not collectible, people aren't collecting them, like there's just not a need for them, which is so stupid, by the way. People are so dumb when it comes to collecting. They're like, if it's a pop, they're just going to collect it no matter what, no matter how stupid it looks, no matter what character it is, they're just going to collect it. And then anything else from Funko, they just don't. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, I wish people would just judge things how they are, not based on how collectible someone else says they are. Use your own opinion and form an opinion on things as they come. I personally like these. I like the Rock Candy. I think they're designed very well. I like the boxes they come in. They're strictly women, but I think they're really cool. I like Mystique. I don't think I have any collectibles that are of Mystique, so I like that. I think that's a good choice. And I like some of the other ones we've gotten too. I think we got like Wonder Woman and maybe Supergirl or something like that. But I think they're pretty cool. They're not like crazy, spectacular, amazing, but neither are the Pop figures. As far as design quality, they're about the same. It's just a different stylization to that character. So I'd much rather have this version of Mystique than the Pop version of Mystique. I think this is better for like the female figure than a Pop figure would be. But again, that's just me. I judge them as I see them and not based on what other people say. So that's what I think about that. I like that. But just going out on a limb here, I'm going to go ahead and say probably worth pretty much nothing. Just like everything else that isn't a Pop, which is really unfortunate. It's really a shame, to be quite honest, but I like it, so who cares? Alright, so that was all the items in the box, so we'll take a short little break, then we'll come back, talk about some value on these items, and give a box a rating. See you soon. Alright, we are back. Let's talk about some value on this box. First, the shirt. Like I was saying, 7 out of 10. I think it's a cool shirt. I like it has the rings on it, but it could have been designed a little better, maybe a little more interesting. 7 out of 10 on the shirt, $12 to $15 value, standard. Next, the comic. This is only going for about $5, which is, the comics are usually never worth anything anyway, but this is even low for that. And I think it's based on the cover, because like I said, the cover's kind of shitty. It just doesn't look cool. It doesn't look like it was designed very well. There's not much to it where if I saw this on a newsstand or whatever, a comic stand, I would not seek this out. This looks like it's for kids, and it just looks really stupid. It's just a very poorly designed cover. And I think they're always going too Pop heavy. It's fine if you want to put a Pop figure, but design it a little better. I feel like I could have drawn this better than they did, and it's just very poorly designed. So I feel like that had a lot to do with the lower value, but that's just me. So it was only about $5 on that, and maybe even lower if there's an auction. Next, the Pop Ride. This is going for a decent amount. Right now it's going for about $35, but that price definitely will drop a little bit. So that price is going to lower over time. Probably not that much though, because this is pretty cool. This is the first time we've got a Pop Ride in a Funko box, and it is exclusive, so I can't imagine it dropping too much. My guess is it'll probably drop to like a little below 30 after it's all said and done. But I think it'll hold a decent value though, because it's much different than what we usually get. And I like that Funko's been stepping it up a little bit with the Pop Ride, and the next Star Wars box has a really cool Tauntaun one in there. So I forget they're calling it like a Super Pop or something like that. Anyway, but I think that's really cool. So I think this will maintain most of its value for the most part. But 35 is what it's going for right now. Next, the Mystique. This is going for about 10, and this price will definitely drop. Again, not too much. It's not going to drop a ton, but these don't hold their value very well, and they kind of get sold a lot, and the price drops a lot. So right now it's at 10, and it'll probably drop a few dollars over time. But as of right now, it's at 10. Then, our little patch and pin combo. Pretty standard, that goes for about $7 or $8. And that's pretty much always what they go for, no matter which Funko box it's from. Unless they're like really unpopular characters, they'll go for like 5 or 6 for the pair. But they almost always go for about 7 or 8. So that brings our total value on the low end of 69, on the high end of 73. So we got pretty great value here. Definitely more than double. But like I was saying, these prices will drop, and that overall price will drop as well. How much is to be determined, but like I estimated, a few bucks on each. So it'll probably be closer to right around double that value. That'll end up being probably like that. So, but that's still really good though. That's still great that you can get double your value. Cool stuff, Marvel, X-Men stuff that we haven't really seen too much of a lot lately. All exclusive, so I really liked it. I think they did a good job. The shirt could have been designed better. The comic definitely could have been designed better. But other than that, I liked it. I think they did a good job, and I'm pretty happy with that. So X-Men is such a huge franchise, though. There's so many characters. There's a million choices they could have done. Honestly, they could have split this into 2 boxes and done 2 separate X-Men ones with all the characters they have. But, you know, I think they're just going to do 1 for now. But there's this, they only have, what do we got? 5 characters right now, and that doesn't even scratch the surface. So they could have extended this box and done another one, but whatever. So that all being said, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10 because I think they did a good job design-wise. Trying to change it up a little bit here and there, and I like that. good value, and I honestly might give it a little bit of a higher score depending on what you guys think. So right now I'm giving it a 7.5 because I really liked everything in here, but let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you thought about the box, the prices, the variety. Let's get it going in the comments and get a discussion going, and then we'll see, maybe this will jump up a little bit. But as of now, 7.5 on the box, 7 out of 10 on the shirt. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching Marvel Collector Core. See you in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.